Ambritt from Louisville Public Library. Today we're going to do some crafting. There will be a grab bag the first Monday of the month, every month. That'll correspond with that Saturday's video. If you could please leave us a comment in this video, we'd really appreciate it. It truly does help us. Just let us know how many people are watching at home and if you enjoyed the video. Alright, let's do some crafting.
Alright, so today we're going to be making this anchor sand art. It's on just some canvas here. So I've done orange sand. It's really simple to make and very inexpensive. And it's kind of just getting you in the mood for summer and thinking about like the ocean, and I would love to go to the beach. So if I can't go to the beach, at least I can kind of do some sand art crafting and think about the beach. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so to get started today, I'm gonna show you what you need first, as we usually do. So you're gonna need some sort of foam. This has the backing on it that peels off, and it's sticky. And it doesn't matter, you know, what color it is. This is very inexpensive to buy. You can get a pack of this. I recommend getting the one with the sticky backing. I will show you why. And then just to show you, this is the canvas that we're going to need. You prefer canvas. This won't really work well with paper, even cardstock, because this sticky stuff doesn't stick very well to the canvas. It sticks, you know, just enough, comes right off. But on paper, when you have a whole, you know, sheet of this, it will rip. So canvas is just the basic. It doesn't have, you know, anything to hang it with, so it's very inexpensive. And then of course, if you want to hang it, you can, you know, get those kits and just attach it to the back so you can hang it on the wall. And then you'll just need some paper just to make a stencil. We're doing, of course, an anchor. You can do, you know, anything you like. I just kind of like the ocean vibes for summer. So got the anchor here. I cut this on our Cricut cutter. You can also do this by hand. You could just print off an outline of an anchor and cut it out. Or of course draw one and cut it out, whatever you prefer. And then all you need to do then is take your foam, take your stencil, place it on the foam, just like you would, you know, any kind of stencil. And then you're going to take your, you know, pen or pencil and just outline it. So you're just going to be tracing that stencil onto the foam. Very simple. So this is my piece that I've already cut out. You will need scissors, obviously, to cut this out. This is the hardest part. Just take your time when you're cutting out, because you have to, you know, do it by hand. Because unlike this is very simple because the Cricut cut this for me. This was a little bit more challenging, so I just really took my time and cut slowly. And then once you get to like the circular parts, I kind of just fold this and then trim inside, like make a hole inside of it, so that then I could take my scissors and go around. So yeah, you just want it to be one whole piece like this, look like a stencil. You don't want there to be, you know, cuts. It makes it a little easier if you were to cut into this, so that then you could cut out the rest of your stencil, but you really want it to be one solid piece. So when you're cutting, just kind of, you know, fold it together and cut inside of it, and then just take your time. Okay, so then you will take your stencil and you will lay it on your canvas wherever you like, and you need some sort of colored sand. I have orange. You can get these at Dollar Tree. They come in a pack. You can get like, you know, purple, blue, orange, pink, green. Very inexpensive. And then some crafting glue. So we're just kind of that sand art motif. All right, so I'm gonna peel the backing off of this and place it on my canvas. Now the reason I want this to be sticky is because if it's not sticky, it's just gonna be a lot easier for that glue to kind of seep through the stencil and kind of spread out, which you don't want. And then also, because it's sticky, I don't have to have a second person holding this down while I'm trying to, you know, put my design on here. Because otherwise you probably will need a second person. So you can try it without the sticky foam, but I do recommend having that because you can stick it on there, it's not going anywhere, and now we can put our glue, so we're going to be putting our glue inside of our stencil, And then we're going to be pouring the sand on top of that. That's how the sand's, you know, going to stay in there because of the glue. So once you've made sure that is really on there, just kind of make sure it's not going anywhere. There's no sides that are, you know, feeling that they're going to peel up. Take your crafting glue and just pour it into the inside of that stencil. So you don't want a lot of glue, but you do want to fill the entirety. You don't want gaps or bald spots. You want glue to be filled inside of this entire stencil. So once you get to that point where there are no gaps, just keep, you know, going on and moving on to the rest of it. Because again, you're not wanting to put a ton of glue in here. You're just filling this, and you're just making sure there's no bald spots. So you can kind of see I've started filling that. I'm gonna finish filling this with glue and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. So I have filled this in its entirety with glue. Okay, and now I've opened my bag of sand here, and you can just pour it directly from the bag if you like, or put it in a bowl, whatever you prefer. So this is why I have this tray, because this can be a little messy. So just make sure you have something that you can catch any excess sand. And then just pour it inside of where that glue is, like a little, you know, glue reservoir there, and just sprinkle it. It's kind of like you're, I don't know, like sprinkling a cupcake. And just cover that glue that you've put down. Okay, so you can see a lot of sand left, so you can make tons of these and do different things. Just gonna kind of try to set that down. Okay, so just going to very lightly try to take some of the excess sand off. Don't want to go too crazy because I really do want most of that to end up kind of drying with that glue. Okay. So I don't have any bald spots or gaps. So it's completely filled in with that sand now. Now I would let this dry at least overnight, 24 hours, before you take the foam, you know, sticky foam off. It should come off relatively easy. Some of the glue might want to stick to the inside of that stencil, so just be very, very careful when you're removing it. And if you need to, kind of like hold down the dried glue that is now, you know, with the sand on it. All right, so I really hope you enjoyed, and if you make this, please show us pictures. We love to see what you guys make, and join us again next week.
Thanks for watching our video today. I really hope you enjoyed it, and please leave us a comment below. Okay, stay safe out there and mask up.